Yeah. I'm just trying to put it in the group chat. You funny for fixing your voice, babe.
Huh?
I just heard that.
Why is this what?
I just heard you fix your voice while you were singing.
You do what?
Nothing, nothing.
Like you said again, I'm sorry.
I said I heard you fix your voice while you were singing.
Yeah.
Alright, we good to go.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32 on the carry. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
3 yards remain for second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now Tua. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Of course, boy,
and
you got the
goes
inside.
down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Out to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. John Simon that time coming through to make the play.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton going for the deep ball. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Newton now to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes
Yeah,
down.
it's that
Just
Von
inside
Miller.
the 10, back at the 9. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his
What you
usual
give up to
havoc.
get him?
The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here comes Grant on the return. Nearly a huge return,
stupid.
as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
That'll be complete to Breida. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Number 30.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, Patriots 0.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it
I see what you're
inside the
doing now. All you
5-yard
fucking
line.
doing is throwing on
They're
the
able to
road.
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You can't throw no under route.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched it.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Newton on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
He ran it over them trenches and got effed up. I seen him get caught up. Yeah.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer.
Unless we got enough. Yeah,
I'll put together some nice plays.
2nd and 5. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And some room to work. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 69 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. That's out to his running back, Michel. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
To Sony Michel.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The pass complete. It's Bird. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd, 75 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box.
And that's caught inside the 30.
What the hell, okay?
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 70 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. On 1st and goal, Howard. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scored. And he
What
is
the
in.
hell?
Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Oh, Earl Thomas coming up from that safety spot to make sure he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
4-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Third and long, it's Newton. And that will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, past the 20. Woo, yeah! And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Bro, how the hell is your line even blocking like
quickly
that?
Here for 6 points. And the lead will grow by 1
Right.
more.
Makes the score Dolphins 27. Patriots.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Newton. He'll have a can.
Bro, if he has freight train.
Picked up by the Dolphins, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run
I'm so
going, but give
confused
credit to the
right now.
defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run.
That's 2
And
feet.
obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Fuck you swatting
Chasing
for?
McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is good. It was really kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton.
What is going on?
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
For the Patriots.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Grant. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a 2nd down and 6. Tua going to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
Joaquin Grant. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a
I guess only linebackers are intercepting his pass.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good.
That one goes for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back
That's
plays
Earl.
right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. To the air again, Newton. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
30, Patriots 22.
It's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Thank you.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. As they
Bro, what the fuck is going on? What the hell, cuz?
The greatest show on earth, baby.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
The threshold has to be all the way down.
And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, that is certainly
whoever the
right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown.
The creator of the league is his
bam,
settings. The speed threshold has to be all the way down. That's why I can't catch you at angles.
Thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there.
No, that's what I'm saying.
To help their offense,
when the speed parity is all the way down, people that's actually slower than them really can't catch them for real. Madden come with that shit on 50. If they put that bitch down to 0, it's very hard.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Shit, I'll be putting mine on 20.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Wow.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
First down and goal.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Took him forever to
First and
fucking
goal
throw.
after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown,
A
Miami.
1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Dolphins 44, Patriots 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Crazy thing is, the season I got with the Dolphins, I blew them out too. I blew the Patriots out too.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before.
Yeah, I got a season with the Dolphins. I ain't make as many
Patriots
trades,
take over
but
first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cam threw 7 picks in that game. He threw me 7 picks. Some guy. I don't know who the hell it was. Yes.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Then he had the nerve to say that he
One-play
had me on
interception,
lockdown.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
I'm feeling good.
A one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Switch it
A
up.
lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Stidham, are you ready?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again. Newton.
Oh, he read that.
On the screen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's
Robert?
a 6-yard loss on the play.
Roberts used to play with the
Face an
Patriots.
uphill battle
He
here
over
on
there
3rd
cheating.
and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to look deep down the field.
What is going
be
on? Oh, my
incomplete.
God, bro.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Tua. Going up top. That's caught inside
all of a
the 20.
sudden, Jones
They'll
is not
take this
fast
into
enough.
the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 63 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great. You've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Incomplete.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Cam goes out wide quickly. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's into the clear. The 20. 10.
There is no way.
Down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 80 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
1st and 10.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Way to overplay the play.
He's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
You know what I'm saying? He overplayed the play.
Running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. That's an excellent job. They forced a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Here's Bird to return.
Damn, I am not trying to do that. Come on, God.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 48.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. Operating from the gun, Newton.
I just keep doing this shit. Everything
Newton
else covered up.
It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Devontae Parker.
It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another another touchdown. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder.
I think like 86 or something like that.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And he's going to keep Cam fighting. He lost the
Alright,
football.
so it wasn't
It's
fuck
out.
this
And
right
this is
time,
picked up
man.
by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield.
Boy, he went up for that, didn't he?
CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Eluding the pressure right. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown, Miami.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
How did he even get Trues?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are just
So how did he
getting
even get
shellacked here in this
Trues
one,
as
Charles.
the X
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And a dump off to White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check 31, check 31. Check. Fresno.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for Demir Bird.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
36.
They snap it to Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
One last throw here for Newton. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.